Good morning, guys. It's a lovely Tuesday morning. It's the second day of June, 2026. And this is what we were looking at yesterday. We were looking for potential sales below this level here. We got our signal for a sell here. Once this candle closed below our level here, with some good bearish momentum. You can see the size of the candle. It's some good bearish pressure here. So once this candle closed below this level here, I set my sell limit here. My stop loss was just above this level here, just above this week here, just above the structure that was broken here. Is where I had set my stop loss. My take profit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Risk to reward ratio of 4.71. Okay, so once you are activated here, this candle we were activated by this candle here, this week here, price pushed down, hit our TP1, 2, and 3, then came back to retest this level at around 230, and then we had this push down all the way down here. This was around 4 p.m. Okay, this was after the New York session had opened. So once this happened, this is where I got out. I'll tell you the reason why. This is where I got out. Once this happened, this was at 4 p.m. This candle closed here. The next one opened here at 4 at 4:30. Now this candle opened at 4, closed at 4:30. The next candle opened at 4:30, closed all the way here at 5 p.m. The next candle opened here at 5 p.m. Okay, so there was some news here at around this time. Let me show you the news that came out around this time. There was news at around 4:21 p.m. That's when I saw that news. There was news that came out saying that Iran had closed their communication on the talks with the US. Okay, it came out at around 4:20 p.m. I'm trying to look at that news. I can see it here. The news came up at around 4:20, saying that Iran had cancelled the talks with the US. Let's see what you have here. Here. This is the news I was looking for. Yeah. This news came out at 4. Around 4:20 p.m. This one here. Iran, there will be no talks until Iran's demands on cessation of Israel operations in Lebanon and Gaza are met. This is when I saw this news. It came out at 4:18 p.m. Access of resistance to activate all fronts. So once I read this news, the resistance front and Iran have set their agenda to completely block the Strait of Hormuz and activate other fronts, including the Babel Mandeb Strait. So it came out at 4:20 to 4:20 p.m. Once I saw that news, uh, I knew the market would react. So this kind of had opened at 4:30, closed here at 5. So I saw the news at around 5 one after this candle had closed here. So once I saw that, I decided if the market decides to push up and uh, have a reaction to the news, okay, because that's fundamentals that affect the market. If the market decides to push up and this candle had already closed here, if the market decides to push up, then this is where I'm going to take my profit. This is where I'm going to get out, because I knew that that signals that's not the escalation. That signals that there's some escalation in the war. Okay, so and the market reacted. The market started pushing up, came, took me out here. Stop loss in profit. That was a risk to reward. I got out with at least 2 hour. Let's see. Yes, my risk to reward ratio 2 hour. I got out with 2 hour. Okay, so that's why. And that the reason I got out there, I would have waited to push the market down to this level here. But the reason I got out here was because of that statement from Iran. I knew the market would react, and this is the reaction the market had. You see, the market still reacting to that news. Okay, so for the buys, we never got buys. We were looking for buys above this level. We never got activated. We never got a signal for a buy, and that's yesterday. So that's our first win of the month, and first win of the month of June. So June, be good to us. So that was our win for June. That's where I got out, and it was a win. So let's look at what you expect today on the news. The fundamentals. What do you expect today on the fundamentals? Today is Tuesday, 2nd June. Do you have anything on the fundamentals? It's Italian bank holiday in Europe. Okay. So anything on the USD? Nothing, nothing high impact on the USD today. So unless we get statements from either party, that Iran or Trump, okay, that's the only uh, fundamentals that could push the market, cause spikes in the market, price spikes in the market. So real quick, we're going to remove everything here. And do our down do our top down analysis for the day. Let's see what to expect today. I'm a bit under the weather today. It's cold in June. So we remove everything and start our top down analysis on the 1 month. Start our top down analysis on 1 month. Our resistance is up there. Support is down here. Weekly, our resistance is the swing high. This is a swing high. This is a resistance. This is a support. But we have this internal structure here. So there's an internal structure here. is that internal structure there. And that's the high. The market came down here, pushed up, and impulse down all the way to this level here. So that's our support. This is the internal structure. This is the external structure here. This is the main structure, internal structure. On the daily, let's see what we have on the daily. On the daily, you have the structure here. The support is down here. The resistance, remember we had no break below here. So the resistance is still up here. We're going to use this week at the highest point. The market came. The market pushed up here. Tried to break above here. It didn't break. So you have that week there. After we jump down to the 4 hours. On 4 hours. On 4 hours, market broke down here. We had a shift here. So the low is here. And then we had another break here. Then the market gave us another shift here. So we have our high here and the low here. Okay, is a low here and our high is here. So you remember what we do on the 4 hours? We use the bodies. On the 4 hours, we shift that to the bodies. Yeah. Jump down to 1 hour. This is what we're looking at on the 4 hours. So we jump down to 1 hour. Now on the 1 hour time frame, we had this break here. Market broke down here. So the high is here, low is here. Then this high was taken out, leaving us with this low here and the high above here. So allow me to adjust this to there. Then this one, adjust it to that level. So you've seen there was a break here. We had giving us this high, confirming this high here. Then this high was taken out. Today at 7 a.m. this high was taken out. So leaving us with the low, the swing low is here and the swing high is here. That's on the 1 hour. 1 hour swing high, 1 hour swing low. Okay. One hour swing high, 1 hour swing low. So yeah, so we had this internal structure here. So that's why we're going on 30 minutes. On 30 minutes is what you have. We have the high here. We have this low here on 30 minutes. And that's pretty much where we are right now. Let's see what we have on 15 minutes. And 15 minutes, same on 15 minutes. So let's stick to our time frame. I love the 30-minute time frame. So this is where we're going to get our entries from. On 30 minutes, move that to the body there, and use the wick, this wick here. If we get a break up below that wick there, if we get a break, good bearish break below that wick, that's our potential sell area level. Potential sells below. My strategy is pretty easy, very easy, that it sometimes looks stupid. Okay. Very easy, just support and resistance. Looking for a breakout trade. Once you understand it, you love it. The good thing is it works. Okay, It works. It has worked for me all along. Once you find a system that works, stick to it. Don't keep changing strategies. That's where most people go wrong in this game, in this business. If you keep changing strategies, then you'll never you'll never really be profitable, because you make a loss today, you change the system, you change your strategy tomorrow, make another loss, change your strategy again. You you have to pick your struggle, pick a struggle, let's say, and stick to it. So if we get a buy above, these are the levels I'll be watching. These are the levels I expect price to react from. I expect a reaction on these levels here, here. Let's go back a bit. I'm looking forward to this trade today. So just start to that level there. And then 30 minutes. Okay, so these are the levels I'm watching today. If we get a buy, if we get a buy, I'm going to push it from this level here up to this level here. That's the buy. Let's see if we get a buy. So and if we get a sell, a short position, I'm going to push it from this level here, take it all the way down here. Okay, so this is what I'll be looking at today. Remember guys, always say this: trade what you see, not what you think. Risk management, very key. Risk management is very key. So these are the levels I'll be watching today. So happy hunting guys. Happy hunting guys. See you tomorrow for a recap of the same. I'm out. So let's see what you get today. So that's a rest to reward ratio of 3.19. That's a rest to reward ratio of 2 points. I said anything about above 2, then I'm in. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow. We'll have a recap of this trade. Ciao.